everyone, Osage Orange here, and welcome to another Midwestern Minecraft Mining Livestream. We are here on Minestream... Mining Livestream number 11, so I literally said Minestream. I just created a new term. So, once again, of course, we will be doing some stuff in the crafting of mines and the resource collection thereof. So, hopefully we'll be able to get some good stuff. So, that is going to be on our agenda for this evening. And we will see what we can do. Okay, so I was actually getting getting myself ready, and there was I know I've talked about this. There's this one video that I've done before, talked about before, from back in my Newgrounds days. It's a parody of The Matrix, skewered toward Minecraft, of course. So, going to share that with you guys here in a second. I had to actually go dig it out. I was like, what? I was like, had to go find it because I couldn't remember the name of it. I mean, I didn't remember the name of it, but it was just one of those things of, God, am I remembering the name correctly? Am I remembering the name correctly? So I actually had to go dig the darn thing out and go from there. I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to toggle on the main screen. Oh, just a second. I realized I forgot to do that. Forgot to pull up my chat bot so I can see stuffs. Alright, so let me get that video for you guys. Like I said, it's like I had to go rooting for it. And there it is. So basically, it's a, like I said, it's a Minecraft parody of The Matrix. Basically, there's Neo, Morpheus, Trinity. Smith is a creeper, and his two fellow agents are skellies. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, geez, Louise, White Cat. I just let you out a moment ago. And now you want back in. Silly. Fiendish feline. Give me attention, Tree Daddy. Give me all the attention. Yes, sir, guys. There you are, White Cat. You have your stuff. So, well, I've got the pause thing here going. As usual, is going to be a thing for me. This is going to be, of course, the way I use my skin in Minecraft. This is my default skin. Got a beret, long black sleeve shirt, blue pants, jeans, and blue boots. Along with the blue beret, of course, I got the cape. I'll soon be transitioning over to the winter theme, which will be for next episode. So I just want to make sure that you guys don't freak out. It's like, wait, why is Tree using different apparel? It's usually my tradition to do that. That's, of course, going to be running from November to February, to the start of February. And, of course, come February... Oh, hello. Come February, we're going to, of course, be doing I'm going to be wearing my wife's Schnee skin. So we can see, got all of my stuff here. We're all ready. Yep. Let's see. And then, where are those? There they are. It's like, I know you guys are here somewhere. Hello. Oops. Let's go ahead and turn on difficulty. As I said, I usually, for most ops, you know, that's about the only time I really ever turn on difficulty is when I'm mining. Or out exploring for something. Because it's just a whole heck of a lot easier for me to do the mine, to have the mine part of Minecraft be the somewhat harder part. Because I just love being able to build and not have to worry about... Did I? Yep. So I was doing stuff at the smelter pre-stream. You know, smelting off some clay. Just trying to, you know, get that done. Iron! Lots of iron. Give me that iron. Wunderbar. 25 things. I can make 5 more hoppers. But anyway, yeah, I found myself thinking, knowing I was going to be going mining, I found myself thinking back to that video I posted from Newgrounds. Got a lot of copper. And how they had, you know, Smith portrayed by a creeper, the animator. And he, ooh, hello. Just want to make sure to give this area a little bit of illumination, not having to be a one block thing. But of course, it was obviously skewered to the game as human beings are a disease. You are a cancer of this game. And we are the cure. So I love that. I love that, how they, you know, they were able to, you know, just a little bit of line modification to get that line to work for the... Still pay homage to the original film. And have it tweaked for... Oh, more iron. Have it tweaked for the game. Still waiting for... since this past week... 121.3 dropped, and that has rendered my texture pack, my resource pack, that's a texture pack, incompatible. I use the Faithful Formerly Compliance resource pack. Let me get you guys the link. I honestly need to create a new thingamabob on my Stream Deck so I don't have to worry about doing this. Let's see. Yeah, the Faithful Formerly Compliance. I checked just yesterday, and or was it the day before? Something like that. There's the link. Yeah, it was like the last update was for both the 64X and the 32X is oh wait. Oh, wait, yeah, that's 121.0, 730, 7th, yeah, July 3rd, and same thing for 32X. So, it's one of these things is that, don't get me wrong, the default built-in stuff with the Minecraft, the default textures by Mojang, is good in its way. It's just that, me personally, I just want something a little easier on the eyes, a little smoother. That's why back when Daedalus822 was active as a content creator and doing his stuff, that's why I did followed his pack, because he helped inspire, he's helped me do mining, do the big builds and all that, and I know that he has had to stop content creating because of real life. He and his girlfriend, or at least last time I know of, his girlfriend, Venomous Wench, they were living together, and she, of course, has, it's my understanding that, she has her kids from obviously a prior relationship. They needed to make sure that, the kids had time, and that they gave the kids the time to do their stuff. And, honestly, it's amazing that there are, content creators out there that not only are they able to do their content creation, but also raise a family. That is a definite thing where you have to manage your time if you want to be able to raise good kids. And it's not an easy thing. Even just being a content creator and just having, silly tree, put a torch right there. Even just being a content creator who is, even just for their content creators in relationships, they'll both be making their content, and it's a case of even that is a lot. It's even a lot for me, and I'm single. So yeah, this is fun, having to worry about a million bazillion things and even being a content creator. And it is never that easy to do such. Just a heads up while I am thinking about it. That is a lot of iron. Won't be, of course, till the end of next month, but end of next month is, of course, Thanksgiving here in the States, and I'll make sure to have a fuller notice in regard to Thanksgiving. Fortunately, I won't have to work that day. Thank goodness. I mean, I'll have to be home early. I'll come home from my Wednesday shift, but I won't have to worry about working Thursday. So, and that thing. Oh, hello. I forgot about that. It shows how long it's been a while. It's been quite a while since I was last over here. Come on. There you go, tree. But, if I do stream that particular Thursday, it might have to be very late my time, because, of course, family. And, out of the way, block. So, come on, there we go. Hearing an oxodal somewhere. I hear the squeaking. Ah, that's why. That's why. Duh. Because I heard the... Yep, right. Just heard the sound again. Somewhere down there, there's an oxodal. Pillar up. Oh, there it is. There was the oxidal. I just saw it swing by. So yeah, will probably be late my time. Try to make it fit in at some point. Yeah, the specifics will come. More specifics will come closer to that date. Oh, double hello. Make sure I didn't forget any dirt. Want to anti-derp. One of those moments where I'm glad I don't have to worry about putting in quite so much dirt. Whoop, excuse me. Excuse me again. But both felt good. Let's see here. Let's yank out. Let's do that. Let's do this. And double dirt. Double dirt. Double dirt. Double dirt. Get out all the dirt. Just so long as there's no derp. We don't need any more derping tree. Double derp. Double derp. I don't want. Excuse me, just a second. Felt a sneeze coming on there and thought I'd better mute myself so I wasn't blowing any headphones users out. Come on. There you go, tree. I was like, come on, you can, it's I'm thinking I just shot myself in the root scares. A little more dirt here just to be safe. Oh, yes, I did. I did shoot myself in the roots. Time to fix self-cause problem, guys. Once again, tree is not using all of his brain cells. Yes, I know. It's buried by stone, but I would still rather fill it in. Dirt, dirt. There we go. There we go. Quickly get that shulker box back. Charge. That's actually got me thinking about the classic series of Red versus Blue. There's call it season, I think it's like season 2 or season 3. God, I haven't seen, especially since RT closed, I haven't really rewatched the series. And but it's Lopez's robot army that he builds for O'Malley. And O'Malley, you know, when he orders them, you know, he wants them to conquer wherever it is they are, what map it is. I'm blanking out. Um, um, O'Malley says, Lopez, why aren't they going any faster? I wanted this to be a fast conquest. And Lopez says, of course, in Espanol, he says they're moving at a rate of conquest that will get you. You said you wanted a day of conquest. At this rate, they will conquer everything in exactly 24 hours. And of course, O'Malley sighs, is like, why did you have to take it so literally? So yeah, it's one of those little bits of sarcasm that, was in the series. And of course, just after their conversation ends, a dawdling robot following the rest of the group says, charge. Yeah, that was one of those funny little bits of the original series. Is some of the sarcasm is just there. I spy. Ion dive. I am like a magnet to metal. A magnet to metal. Trying to make sure there's more metal. There's a heck ton of metal down here. Get the metal, and don't get trapped in the corner. God, what was that thing? I'm suddenly remembering this one episode of I think it was the Annoying Orange Gaming Channel. Something in the corner. Something like that. Huh. Would have been here. Just leave it open. Yep, that's more iron. Just wanted to see if there was any more. Figured I'd do that. Break stuff open. Just a little bit of light. Uh-oh, I just heard a baby Zambit. Probably a baby drowned. Surface. Get our air back. Yeah, there's this one little bit of the Annoying Orange. I just heard the darn thing. Probably some cave system right over there would be my guess. So we haven't fully gotten over here to illuminate this area quite yet. Oops. Trying to put it right there. Some lava there. Can I just see... It's a weird formation of diorite. Ah, Skelly! Hello there, bony jerk! Oh, that failed. That failed. I was trying to do a swing attack on him, and it was like, yeah! Let's try this again. Yeah! Yeah! Take that, Jerky McJerk pants! Wait, you have no pants. I'll take that, Jerky McJerk face. How about that? Let's quickly do that. And I want to do this. That. Get all the stuff in there. Excuse me, but it felt good. Now let's finish getting the stuff over here. Jerk thing. There he is. Maybe. We get some Skelly on Skelly action. One of you jerks. There we go. I was gonna say, one of you jerks fire on each other. Nope. Got this little... Oh, hello. Got this little area here kind of explored. Come on. There we go. Another lush ravine, huh? Zambit down. A couple Zambits down there. Yeah, this can stay down there. No interest in dealing with you. Somebody's nearby. Oh, right there. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you had to land in the water, you arsehole. Now you set me on fire. Water. I hear you over there, Zambit. Own to yourself all you want, Joker. Of course I don't. There you more. Come on. Come on. Well, they've rigged the AI just to they avoid lava. Come on. Aha! Skelly got him! Skelly shot the sucker! Where are you, Skelly McSkellpants? Here you. Getting poked by you, that's for sure. Alright, I'll go back for my shulker box. I'm not gonna... It's likely I'm not gonna forget it. Or at least I try not to. Oh, hello. Don't want to fall in the... completely into this little hole. Hello. Sorry, Mr. Water Source, you're both helpful, yet annoying. Iron. There's a slime. Might as well go grab his slime balls while he's spawned in. There's Skelly again. Oh, Mr. Slime! Hiya! Yeah! Slap happy slimes. Slap happy slimes. Slime balls. Yes, I would like one order of slime balls. Oh, copper. How was I going to say? Is that a... Ah! Look at this! We have just found a... What's it? A geode. Let's quickly go back and get our supply shulker chest. And when I saw that copper just before we found the actual... Yeah, I was like, did we just find a... And then I saw it was copper. I was like, no, it's not a geode. And then I saw the actual geode, and it was like, we just found a geode. We just found a geode. Let's quickly, before I forget about the iron here, in this area... Thank goodness there's a pool of water there. I'm not going to really bother to provide some illumination too, so in that regard I am not going to complain. The geode we gotta get. Oh, hello. Yeah. Geode's gonna be enough. More than enough. can always come back later and do some later exploration. Jeez Louise. Really rotten flesh. That'll work. Always, of course, just plug it up. Okay. To the geode. To DOS geode. Okay. Let's see here. Wait, did I? Oh no. Full inventory is not good. Full inventory is definitely not good. Let's go. Let's panic. Time. If there's any time to panic, it's now. There it is. You see, I came over, got distracted, and then I thought I dropped it. Wherever you are, Scully McSkullface, Skelly McSkullface, can stay the bloody heck away. Let's go ahead here. We're going to drop off cobble. Keep a few keep a little bit like that. Grab some torches. Oh, not like that, Tweed. Don't be a dum-dum. One is indeed untapped. Well, it shouldn't have been tapped too. This is the first time that I remember coming across it. Fully crack this bad boy open. It's not a bad geode looking. Doesn't look too bad. Basically what I'm trying to do here is dig out as much of the top here as I can. Need to dig a way down, so let's quickly get that guy. I'll say that geodes are one of the more interesting things that Mojang has actually oh my goodness. I got stuff down there! Oh, let's see here. We're gonna have to go do some sealing up then. Let that be our guide back up. to make sure to get back up to the surface. So, us being so deep in the earth. Okay. Remember, tree, you're going to have to be very careful in these parts. At least we have a way back up, too, so... And that way I shouldn't complain too much. Some iron down there. I'm not gonna... Honestly, as much as I give a darn, there are times where it's better to, shall we say, not give a darn. Iron in its own way is worth giving a darn about, though. Not going to worry about that copper. More interested here in yon geode. Always love the musical tone of a geode. You know, when you're walking over the amethyst blocks. I just love that little ping 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 of you when you walk over them. Forgot how musical placing them is too. Of course, you know, amethyst only exists in the game as bling blocks. No wonder I'm moving in not quite the direction I thought I was. Pushing the wrong button. Always remove them. Remine those blocks. On! Lapis, loot blocks first. Oh, jeez, I forgot that guy right there. here on the floor before it all despawns. Just so easy to get distracted mining stuff out. Especially, when you know you're getting bling blocks. I hear a spooter. I just heard a spooter. Pick up some more amethyst blocks from the shards. Yeah, those aren't staged quite complete yet. Those are the intermediate stage from the little bud. And those are the bud ones right there. Head back up to where we were, up over here. I hear you, spider. Oops. There we go. I think it was they had when I went to the Colorado School of Mines Mine Museum. I think they had a couple geodes there. I think. As part of their collection. Figuring that was about to happen. But of course, Colorado is famous as mining country, particularly silver and other precious metals, silver, gold, platinum. That was one of the things that I learned about the mines that I went the mines outside of Georgetown on the Georgetown Loop is that they had a lot of silver that had high levels of platinum in it, but of course the smelting technology that they had wasn't hot enough to be able to smelt out the platinum, and so the miners kind of just left the platinum with the rest of those sorts of tailings. And tour guide that was guiding the tour that I was on, he said, yeah, so they didn't know that they was perfectly good ore, and they just all threw it aside because they couldn't smelt it. Turns out they missed a good source of income. But of course, if you don't necessarily have the technology to smelt something down, why, they said, and of course he said to say, don't try and pick any of the tailings up on your way out. It's not worth it. It's too dangerous where the clear river is running. So, one of those little things, you learn something every day. Yeah, it's one of the things that when I went on the mine tour itself is it was amazing to see that they actually, you know, that the silver seams were in vertical or near vertical seams, and what the miners had to do was that they had on the level that the mine entered the mountain. I forget the name of the mountain off the top of my head, but they when they found the seam, they had to dig not only side to side because they more or less ran into it at a 90-degree angle. So you know, if this were a seam, let's just pretend this is silver. You know, if this was all, you know, just regular rock, we'd come through, oh, here's the seam, and we would have to dig not only side to side, but up and down as far as the seam went. And they were working, you know, these guys were working like 6-hour days, at least 12-hour days. 12-hour days, 6 days a week. So it was a very hard life. Of course, one of the things I learned is when the U.S. went off the gold standard. Good, I got that other guy. I was thinking, did I get that other guy? That lone wolf of calcite. I was like, yep. But in the 1890s, when the U.S. went solely onto the gold standard, that caused a collapse in silver prices. And that meant, of course, the folks in Georgetown had a much harder life. They were still able to use silver for mining silver and get some money off of it, but not quite as much as was during the silver's heyday. Throughout up from it was like the 1860s up to the mid-1890s. That Georgetown was a real boom town, and I mean, it slowly died. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't an instantaneous boom, town's over. They still had some demand for silver, for other operations, other stuff. But the town just slowly started dying, and then you know, some of the residents realized, hey, you know, we could get a lot more out of stuff here, out of our town, if we reinvented ourselves. And that is why Georgetown is famous these days as a museum town. And back, you know, in late April and into May, as I was looking at stuff, or especially late April into early May, when I was sketching out my trip, I was like, okay, I know I want to go meet Heiss over at the CRRM, but that shouldn't be the only thing I go see. And I was like, okay, let's see, what can I see what's in Denver that when I was with you know, went past through with the Tree Scouts years and years ago, what's something I know I can see? And so I was like, oh, that's right. Great Divide Brewing's there. So I was like, well, let's see. Great Divide, you know, they're famous. They should offer something amounting to tours. So I went ahead and pulled up their page and said, yes, there is. They offer tours. Sign me up. Hello, Burbles. Yes, this is not City Skylines. This is Minecraft. City Building Saturdays was yesterday. So, yeah, that was one of the more interesting things to think about. It's like, what else do I want to do besides, I was like I looked up the rail stuff, and of course I knew about the Forney Museum, and so I was like, oh, that's the place I gotta go. They got a big boy there. I gotta go see a big boy, another big boy. What else? And I knew Forney Museum and CRM, and then it was like, and then of course I remembered that Heiss and his buddies went to school at the Colorado School of Mines. And I was like, well, let's see what's over. Are there any attractions over at that I could potentially visit over at the School of Mines? And I was like, oh, they have a geology museum. That is right up my alley. I love learning about what's inside the earth. So there was that. Of course, when I saw that, oh, that sucks. That sucks, Burbos. This is why I prefer having wired connections. I mean, for some stuff, like my phone or my tablet, yeah, I gotta have a wireless connection. But, this is why I much prefer wired connections. And so I was like, Geology Museum, CRRM, and then, of course, Holy Smokes Barbecue. The whole story of, it's like a, oh, that's fun. Treebro also played RuneScape back in the day. It's one of those things that I remember when Tree Dad got I remember being on dial-up, and Treebro would have to, when it was some of his time to be able to use the dial-up connection. It was like he would play the dial-up connection of RuneScape. That was, of course, many, many years ago. Of course, yeah. And, yeah, classic RuneScape. That was always a thing for him. Whenever, I mean, I had schools that I went to had broadband, and so obviously if I had to do some research, do something at the school library, it was a little bit easier to look up, a little bit more rapid to look up. But at home, I knew that broadband was a thing. But still, having internet at home, even dial-up, I just still, part of me found it to be this thought of it as the coolest thing ever. Yeah, it was a hassle at times, and we had to go through the all the dial-up sound effects, all the sound effects. And eventually, we did get upgraded to broadband. So, at least for me, there's a certain little bit of nostalgia about having dial-up, At least, being able to be thinking, you could access information online and not have to worry about, being at school. It was one of those things that, when I got my first phone, it was a flip phone, and I called it a stupid phone, because Tree Dad had smartphones, but and he wasn't trying to be a cheapskate. No means. He was just doing the smart thing. He wanted to make sure that we had some money to do fun stuff like doing stuff with the Tree Scouts, and so if you know, at least having a means of, you know, say, you know, if I needed to say, you know, at the end of a school day, if I needed to say, hey, Tree Mom, I'm gonna go do thing with friends ABC, and then she would know them. And she'd be like, ah. But yeah, there'd be times where I'd say, hey, Tree Mom, it's Tree. I'm going to be staying late at school, or I'm going to be going out with friends to go do, you know, either study or go out with friends to do something, you know, like go down. There was a main street with a number of restaurants and all that. And so we would occasionally I would go out with friends, and we weren't any of the cool kids or anything like that, but amongst ourselves we were our own little bit of a clique, you know. Alright, so we have successfully mined the geode. Another geode. Just seeing where things are. If I missed anything. But yeah, it was, of course we have to tear some of this stuff up. Back up, because I need to get my way out of here. But yeah, it's, if much, I didn't mind, so long as I at least had a phone, you know, to, you know, be in touch with Tree Mom, Tree Dad, you know, it's like, you know, for those occasions, like, okay, it would be those cases of, okay, Tree Mom or Tree Dad, I'm at such and such location, I would, you know, tell them, say, hey, I'm going to be in location. This is where I can be found if you need to find me. And there were several times of those times that I went out with friends that I was like, hey, you know, if it was a somewhat colder day, you know, it might be justifiable to say, hey, could you come pick me up? I don't want to walk home, or, you know, often, you know, that was the case. You know, the weather was not applicable to, well, the conditions were not applicable to going home easily, you know. Usually it would be too cold, or risk of hypothermia would be a thing. And didn't want that. Didn't want that. Or if I needed to go to another friend's place to, you know, do work on a project. That happened several times where, well, that's one thing I remember in my senior year of high school. Me and several classmates, we were put together to do a report on, I forget what, off the top of my canopy, but we had to go do this report, and we elected one of the guys to be where we would, you know, this would be the assemble point, the assemble house, where we would get all our stuff, and you know, where we put the report together. And of course we would all play our roles doing what we needed to do to put it to display it. Let's see here. Boom, 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 and boom. All right. Let's do a quick little dump of stuff that I want to keep with me. Wait till we get some more gold. Oops, not that tree. You want the metals. Them precious metals. Alright. Let's go ahead here. Let us snag all of the calcite and amethyst blocks. I just remember there was this one time. This is, I think this was like a Friday night, as I remember. Chibo was still in the school, and, well, it was a Friday night. I think he was doing something with a friend, as I remember. He was doing something with a friend. And, I was already in bed. This was, I don't remember. I think this was like this fall after I had graduated from high school. I think it was. Sometime in September, October, sometime that frame. And I was already in bed because I had something to do the next day. I'm forgetting what it was. But I was already in bed. And this was about 11 o'clock at night. And, you know, Tree Dad, you know, he knew that Tree Bro was going to be out, but he didn't want, obviously, you know, being a fairly decent parent, or at least trying to be a semi-decent responsible parent. Both Tree Mom and Tree Dad were pretty good parents in making sure that, you know, we were giving us both an amount of free time, but at the same time, you know, having certain rules. Do that so I'm not talking over the sound of the track there. But yeah, I was already in bed, and because Tree Bro and I had very similar numbers, so we're like one digit off from each other, because that's how Tree Dad was able to get our numbers for our phones. So he calls me. And I was like, yes, Tree Dad, what is it? And he said, where in the heck are you? You said you'd be getting home pretty soon. Or it's just past the time that you said you'd be home. I was like, I am home. I'm in bed. It's like, no, you're not. It's like, do you hear this? And, you know, and I went, you know, bum, 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 bum against the wall. And he was like, oh, wrong son. I'm sorry, Tree. I did not mean to dial you. I thought I was getting Tree Bro. I was like, yeah, you kind of got the wrong guy here. He said, I'm sorry. I'll call your brother. Make sure he gets his butt home. I was like, because you got your thing tomorrow. I was like, yeah, I have my thing tomorrow. I was already most of the way asleep and you woke me up. And it's like, sorry, I'll let you get back to sleep. Thank you. You know, all the grumpy, groggy Tree is like, why are you interrupting my sleep? Why? Of course, I did manage to make it to my thing the next day, so something getting myself into the you know, into the job world or something like that. So feels like it's one of those long ago sorts of feelings, you know. Long ago feelings. let's see here. What else do we need to yank all this stuff out? Combine the two bows here into a slightly... I should have taken the bows with me. Could have taken them to the skelly farm and dropped them off, but did I? No. Wait, why is stone it? Why is non-what's-it stone in there? Yeah, go get your sleep there, Burbles. Sleep is love, sleep is life, and why are you there? There we go. Yeah, have a good rest there, Burbles. There, let's go ahead and combine these guys. Boom. Boom, boom. There we go. I don't remember if it would open down, if it only opened up. That answers that question. Okay. In many ways, part of me kind of really wishes for some of the simpler times. I mean, I thought in some ways, I thought I had trouble, that back then, being a student in school or just out of school. It's like, oh, volume back on. Let's see. Yeah, it's, part of me, thought, oh, this is a lot of trouble. It's nowhere near the amount of trouble I have to deal with these days. Nowhere near that sort of thing. I should have brought that little stack with me, but did I? No. Should have enough to, come on, last me, especially with my supply chest. Oh, it's that was like, what? Why am I hearing amethyst-like sounds? Oh, it's the glow squid. Duh. Having one of those. What? It's easy at times to when you haven't played it. Like I said, I've recently come back to this side of the. Ooh, of course I found it. There we go. Oh, we go. Yeah, recently finally came back over to mining on this side, and it was like, excuse me. Yep. Ah, more water. Well, it's amazing all the sorts of games that people play, you know, like from Minecraft and Season 3, Pharaoh New Era, you know, city building games, City Skylines, you know, and then of course with it being October, it's, oh jeez, I haven't been watching the Annoying Orange channel for any of their Shocktober stuff. Need to go see that. Yeah, at least I remembered. Oops. Iron. Whoa, hello. Just use our little itty bitty air pocket we made here. More iron. Huh. I've been down here at some point. Not gonna worry too much about staying down here. I remember, what was that mine disaster? I remember there was being some, like, I think it was a coal mine out in Pennsylvania. It's not the Centralia fire. It's a totally different mining disaster I'm thinking about. The mine got flooded. God, what was that? What was that mine disaster I'm thinking about? Let's see. And there was, I remember there being something like a famous rescue for it. Something like that. Let's see here. Let's see. Famous flooded mine rescue. Is that it? That might be it. I remember being at one of the tree scout camp. It was like the last session for the summer, and it was very for this camp. That sounds about right. Yeah, I think this is it. That sounds about right. And that was just one of those interesting little things, you know. You hear about it, because they always made sure that we could get news. If something important was happening, we got informed. All right, let's see here. Let's do that. And that was one of those interesting things, going back once again to the blub blub, the mine that I got to explore when I was at the Georgetown Loop is that up to they had water in the mine that was up to the tunnel itself. And the tunnel itself, the main mine entrance, was actually at a very slight gradient, like only a couple degrees. And it was, just enough to be able to have them help drain the mine. They also, of course, had, more modern tech, like pumps and all that. But there's some iron. I see some iron. And come on. It was just so interesting to go through the mine and get to see, how they did it by hand back in the day. And all the related effort it took to do such a mine. Let's see if there's quickly anything up worth hooting about and doesn't really... Oh, there's some gold right there. Now, as I said, oh, and some gold too. Now this that's initially what people went to the Georgetown area for, was for gold. Iron. Of course, they found some gold, but not in a lot of quantities. But they were finding a lot of silver. And so silver became, the boom metal for the stuff. Let's quickly travel back the way we came, so I can that pillar we just made. Let's also plug our hole that we made too. Yeah, that was very interesting to get to see. And they actually had a little bit of an area in the main access shaft. Hello. Hello. Where they could tell that they were approaching silver, but they didn't mine it out. They had this little bit of just like iron does, silver rusts. And so this one spot, they could tell, the miners could tell, hey, we are close to we're close to silver in this one spot, because they could tell by the silver rust coming out of it's in the mountains, so obviously water snowpack, when it melts, percolates through the mountain, and they could tell that by this. So it's kind of similar to rust in color, but not quite. But they could tell by looking at it, hey, it's like there's silver nearby. And they didn't go after that little bit. It was like about 10 yards, about 9 meters or so, or something like that. Maybe it'd been more like 20 yards, 18 meters. That's that they found the first seed. Hello there, White Cat. Just a sec, he wants out. But yeah, that was so interesting, and that was part of, as I said, part of my during the planning process. You know, I was like, what's some museum stuff that I could go see at the Colorado School of Mines, and I could see all this other stuff that been dug out of the earth. Whoa, excuse me, but it felt good. A nice little bit of hole of iron here. Oh, we need more torches. Don't be anti-dum-dum time, tree. Yeah, in a number of ways. It's just, what the miners for the Fraser mine, which is that was the name of the mine that I went on the tour of. The Fraser mine. It was the Fraser and Lebanon mines. That, they were, further to the west of, Georgetown. And they use the Georgetown Loop as the means of access. Most both with surrounding communities and, of course, to the logistical side of hauling their freight out of the mines and to be processed. I remember seeing this documentary on Modern Marvels many years ago about how they process copper ore at copper mines. So basically, if it's like a pit mine, what they'll do is they'll take the ore, take it to a place, and all depends on the specific location, of course. But if it's somewhat lower grade ore, or they couldn't say, for example, transport the raw ore to a smelter, they'll process it on site using a leach pad. Basically, what they'll do is they'll take they'll put a pad on the ground, fairly thick pad. And have it set up just right to where they can have their leaching liquid, some sort of acid, I think it is, or something like that, and have it put down a layer, have it leach it out, put another layer down, leach stuff out. And basically get the ore out that way, and then send it to a smelter, for refining. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 32, 33. There we go. Yeah, they'll place layer upon layer, have drip hoses, and put in their necessary leaching product to leach the metal out from the rock, and go from there. More iron, and we have reached the first crosscut. It is, of course, a correct mining term is crosscut. Especially, if you're dealing with room and pillar mining. Basically, you leave little supports of, say, coal. This is typically used in coal mining, but there are obviously other mines that have probably done this too, where basically you leave ore behind to support. And I know that a lot of modern day mining, especially in more modern mines, just need to stretch. That feels good. Oh, that felt so good. I managed to pop part of my trunk. Huzzah! So anyway, they'll practice what is called longwall mining. Basically, sort of like what I'm doing, but they'll essentially, take out, a zone of ore, i.e. coal, and they have what's called a longwall miner. Basically, it is a machine that features the ability that has two radial arms that have cylinders that have essentially have bits on them, mining teeth, and they'll mine a section of the ore going one way. They'll have it They'll have it then change direction to mine the stuff that just exposed in the next pass and go back and forth. And they'll have shield walls behind the longwall miner in the area that's already been mined out, and a lot of mines will just use the shield wall to protect the personnel and equipment, and when the strain of the mined out area becomes too much, it'll be behind the long wall, behind the shields. It'll eventually collapse. And that's what a number of underground mines do these days. Not all, of course. In some places, it's not feasible to do longwall mining of that nature. Oh, perfect. I just want to get rid of my little bit of flint. Yeah, in some places it's not feasible to do longwall mining. Usually because of the characteristics of the particular seam, or getting the right equipment in, or whatever factors are at play. I know that in October Sky, they were doing, stuff in the more traditional way, but they had some more advanced and, absolutely picks and all that. But to my understanding, a lot of what they did do was by hand, even back in the late 50s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa, hello. Hello. Here I am, just mining all the puns. Yes, blind me. Blind me. Here I am, just minding my own business, and boom, I land in a cave. Leave a marker there. There's some iron right there that I just saw. Iron and gold. I was like, why haven't I seen anything amounting to me getting hunger? And I was like, because I didn't turn the difficulty back on. Don't worry about that ravine. Ah! Oh, jeez Louise. There's a creeper down there. Some lava right there. I'm not gonna try to go too deep into this cave system. Let's get a little bit of XP into my thing there. like I said, it's some things are when you're this deep into the system and you don't have to worry about always cleaning up after yourself, finding your way back. Lord knows how many times I've gotten lost. I've had to take dramatic means to get home. Iron there. Let's go get that iron, but I don't want to go too far. Some lapis right there. Some gold, too. Baby Zambit. Baby Zambit. Baby Zambit. Baby Zambit. Adult Zambit. This is the end of the cave, so let's quickly swap out some torches so I can. Well, it doesn't actually sound like it's the end of the cave. It just sounds merely blocked off. Alright. Alright. Typical. Whoa. Obviously, somewhere nearby, it sounds like a mine shaft. Oh, we just got some more gravel to take home with us to do our thing. Let's go ahead here. Sorry about that. Brushing their teeth. Roommates brushing their teeth, so didn't want the electric mouth rinse to be too annoying, so let's get most of this here started at least. Take a break, and after we're going to have to be a little bit more on the quiet side because they do have work tomorrow, so as do I, but they have to go in earlier than I do. Excuse me. Oops. Excuse me. Just go ahead and take these raw metals and raw ore. Well, raw metals and produced coal ore. I'll just chuck them in there from your chest. Alright. We're at a good spot to go ahead and take a break, so yeah, guys. Oh. That was a fat twig. I meant to do that. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead here and everybody stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom. I'll see y'all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys. Sorry it took me a few extra minutes to take care of a couple things there. So, of course, one of the things that I had to take care of was White Cat. Hello? Hello? You're just gonna lay there, huh? Hi, come here. Come here, White Cat. Come here. Come here, you fiendish feline. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Yes. Yes. All right, I got it here for you. Got him here for you guys. Time once again for a little bit of White Cat jet engine. Hopefully you've enjoyed that little bit of White Cat jet engine. All right, little one. Here you go. There you go. Hi. Mister, I'm going to lash my tail. So. Okay. We'll check our supplies. We are emptied out of stuff, so... Okay, let's go ahead here. Let's do another side gallery. Good to see a little bit of replenishment on the pick. Oh, hello there. I'm going to have to be on the quieter side now that the roommates have more or less gone to bed, so be a little less chatty Cathy. Or chatty Charlie, I should say. I thought that diorite was a thing of iron. I was like, why? Oh, it's diorite. But there's iron. cool. Bloody flint. Oops. Waiting for this one. Oh, on chest. to stretch there, guys. Once again. Whoop. This is one of the reasons why I much prefer not having to wear headphones, but, you know, I'm live. I'm gonna do that. I know that there would be people out there who play this game that say, "Oh, why are you playing vanilla? You should be playing modded." And I was like, I like vanilla. It has its faults, yes, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna quickly come see what's up here. Oh. Not much on this side, at least. Ow. Not much over here either. Splash! Whoa, excuse me, but it felt good. Jeez Louise. Ugh. I just reread my message, for when I run ads, and I read it as rum ads, and the tree rums ads during breaks. I was like, why do we need rum ads? I don't want to become an alcoholic. Destroy the biochemical wonder that is a sentient tree. I already have enough stuff to worry about, of course. This now got me thinking about pirates. Why is the rum gone? The rum is gone. Why is the rum gone? Let's make sure we lay the appropriate foundation here. Alright, I'm gonna stretch again, guys. Just a second. It's a case of my roots are feeling real needing to be stretched instead of being scrunched up. My root muscles, that is. Alright. Yeah. I can't wait for Faithful to get updated so I can have the stuff get the textures I like to have back. I said, hello. There's no faults, no wrong with the default texture pack. I just much prefer something that's, you know, a little bit, as said, easier on the eyes. Stop swimming, tree. Catch our breath. What the heck was that? Thought I saw something right there. And it's obviously my tree imagination over compensating for something. smarts. I almost made it get away. Come on. Put up. Iron. Precious. Precious. Oh. Get some more torches here. More food, needed more torches. You know, I just thought with some of the changes Mojang has made to MC. Come on. Now that you have to use a pattern or a upgrade to get netherite. Whenever we get around to starting the next world. See, we're on 121. I would say probably 123 would be the earliest. The absolute earliest. Probably talking 124 actually. The way things are going. But I don't mind. Gives more opportunity to Mojang to cook up some new stuff. I think we'll probably wrap up after this side gallery because that oh, first thing, yep. Forgot to extend this guy out. See, having stuff like this show up is notorious for slowing people down, of course. Excuse me. Iron. I don't know what to do. Nice big patch on. Whew, look at that. Almost a stack and a half. All right, let's come out here. Some more iron there. Dude, that is a single source block up in the heights of the mountain. I hear a chicken. I just heard a drowned. Well, it sounded like a drowned. Okay. Just waiting for the water to come down. not going down there. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna do too much of this area. Let's see. Cool. Gosh, freaking darn it. Up there, look at that. Well, at least we have the way up here. Coal right there. Don't want to miss that. Came up from there. Oh. I thought it was that block. Not this one. Need a reflood. was like, I know I'm here near it somewhere. Come on, tree, you can do this. I hear you over wherever it is you are, Zambit. Sounds like part of that part of that cave system, or at least a simple part of it. Oh, stupid cave. I hear you, Zambit. Shut up, jerky McJerkface. Gravel. Probably take a nap when I get done. I'm feeling very tired. Still got an amount of my laundry to put up. My tree bark. Even then I am still bloody tired. Probably do is just run my smelter some more, get some more of the clay smelted down. Now I can fix my pick here. was smarts. Jeez, that's a lot of gravel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's that. And then just I guess. Yep, another little bit of a stretch there. That would be a thing to do, would be to construct 2 different treasure rooms. One would be the amethyst room, and the other would be the precious metals room. flint. All right. We'll have something to eat. All right. All right. We are back here at base. Quickly just check the dirt right there. Flint. So yeah, off cam, I'll hopefully get a little bit more mining done. And other stuff done. So we're gonna go ahead here and wrap up. So let me see here. There's anyone to go say hi to. Not sure who. Because of course I normally don't broadcast on Sundays. Well, into Monday mornings. There we go. How about that? Let's see. Oh, hello. Someone I can go say hi to if he hasn't been live too long. Yeah, I think we can go say hi. So, come on. There we go. We're going to go say hi to Rhino Man over at twitch.tv/Rhino Man. So go and select the Tree Grove Azora to bring you shade and waters. Our standard raid call. Please wait for me to post first. Oh, want a nice strong raid behind me. Hope to catch you guys later today, Monday, for some more Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3, where we'll continue our Hades adventures, as well as on Thursday. Next Saturday, of course, more city building Saturdays in Season 3. Next Sunday, another Minecraft live stream. So if you're watching here on Twitch at twitch.tv/OsageOrange, please go ahead and remember to hit that follow button. If you're watching over on the YouTubes, please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really does help. Let's go ahead here. Let's get to this raid party started. As appreciates everybody who has come out, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.